Hello everyone, I hope you are doing fine. My name is Nick, looking at an Atari 2600 game this time, but one with a difference. It's a mod really, so it's a Doctor Who Dalek Invasion, it's a hack created by Jamcat in 2005. It's based around BERZERK. You know that game, don't you? BERZERK was from Atari, on the Atari 2600 at least, in 1982, based on the arcade cabinet from Stern Electronics in 1980. Now this one has been reskinned. There's several different modes on this one, but it's been reskinned to represent the Daleks from Doctor Who. So here I am running around shooting Daleks. Now I think I might have picked a mode where the Daleks aren't shooting back, which would be a bit boring. But anyway, we'll try a few of the modes out. So this guy's running around, presumably Doctor Who. Looking at him, it looks like he's got a hat on, so it must be the fourth Doctor then, Tom Baker. My favourite Doctor, the fourth, that seemed quite early on. The fourth Doctor Who was Tom Baker, run from 1974 to 1981, 6 seasons, I think the longest serving Doctor Who. So basically BERZERK, if you're not sure, is you running around a maze, shooting all the enemy, normally robots, this time Daleks, there, and they'll get progressively more evil and start firing at you. If you bash into the side or get shot by the Daleks, you're dead. It is random mazes each time you go off the screen, and on certain modes, if you hang around too long, well the original BERZERK game did, a bouncy face would come and chase you. So 2005 this, I think 2005 Doctor Who had been rebooted with Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor. I think round about this time he regenerated into David Tennant, who is a lot of people's favourite Doctor Who, of the new Doctors at least. I still like Tom Baker. David Tennant's great. He's probably my second favourite. A classic Doctor Who, Tom Baker all the way. And here he is running around with a big hat on and a scarf, as I keep bashing into the side. So essentially it's BERZERK. But I think I said on another review I want this reskin, like Aliens or something like that. But Doctor Who and the Daleks is pretty good. So if you're a Doctor Who fan, then this is the one for you on the Atari 2600. There. How do you get it? Well, if you just do a search, Doctor Who Dalek Invasion Atari 2600, it's going to come up with a link. Oh, there's that face there. Right, okay. So if you hang around too long on this particular mode I've done, the bouncy face turns up. And that's for want of a better description. Let's say it's the Master or someone, or the face of Bo. Perhaps it's the face of Bo. If you're the face of BO, then comment below, you smelly individual. So versus the orange Daleks here, they're not very clever. You can trick them into just running into the sides. But one maze doesn't necessarily follow on to the next maze. As soon as you go off the screen, it just randoms up. And you get bonus points if you shoot all the Daleks before leaving the screen, or you don't necessarily have to. Try and find what different coloured Daleks are about. So it's BERZERK. Do I prefer it to BERZERK? Yeah, I think I do actually, because I'm a Doctor Who fan. There was a ZX Spectrum homebrew, which was Horace and the Robots, which essentially followed the same sort of idea, though you controlled Horace from Horace Goes Skiing with a gun, or Horace and the Spiders if you want. And he was a bit smaller, so there's more of the map showing here. Right, so yeah, about 10 or so different modes, I think. Let's do mode 3. Don't know what happens on this one. It maybe dictates the way the Daleks move or how quickly the face turns up. It animates okay for 1982. For 2005, well, not really. Unless you've got nostalgia, there's no real reason to play this. Or you're a fan of Doctor Who, of course. There's a few Doctor Who games we've reviewed, and Doctor Y as well. That was like, took the influence from Doctor Who, but was an unofficial release. There's an Amiga one as well, which temporarily I can't remember. Right, I don't think there's any. Is there any modern day Doctor Who games on the PlayStation 5 or 4 or 3? Is there any on those? I don't recall seeing any, but don't necessarily mean there aren't. You know, the BBC are pretty heavy with the licence. Put up any videos of Doctor Who nowadays, the BBC will probably claim them. On YouTube, that is. So, green Daleks there. So this isn't about expert gameplay. It's about seeing how the game would have played on your first or second go, and a bit of retro interest. We're mainly stress busting. Something a little bit different here. The Atari 2600 reviews get watched less than everything else. I don't know why. Maybe they're less popular than ZX Spectrum or that sort of thing. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm just jibber-jabbering, messing around. So if you want to support the channel and haven't already, please consider subscribing. That is a massive help. And a huge thank you to the members as we fight these Daleks. Now, what the original BERZERK didn't do is animate the enemy, I don't think. So it's a reskin. You see the Daleks there, the top of their heads is rotating round and round as if they're scanning for the Doctor. Doctor Who, hey, Doctor Who. Actually, my favourite Doctor Who game is when we reviewed some of the pinball games on the PlayStation 3 or 4, I think. Those Doctor Who, there was a couple of tables. One was due to, I think, maybe the 50-year anniversary, I think, so it's going back a little bit. Biff, put your favourite Doctor below, whether it be John Pertwee or Peter Capaldi or Matt Smith or Roger Black. Just put your favourite ones there. Roger Black's still not the Doctor for some reason. Jodie Whittaker, female Doctor. And she's regenerated into, well, David Tennant, isn't she, again? So, yeah, they seem to have given up on that female doctoring type stuff. Bibbidi 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 bib. So you've seen all the gameplay, really. You know if you want to play this or not. What other skins would you like to see in Berserk, just for a bit of interest? For me, aliens, that you sort of like guess what would happen. It'd be Ripley running around from the aliens. And it does sort of like, there's already a game that's sort of a bit like this. It's that Alien Pac-Man game on the Atari 600, which came out back in the day where you're a marine firing around, so maybe that's already been done to a degree. The Daleks here take random positions, they're not overly super first. I don't think on this mode here they're even firing back, are they? The nincompoops. Daleks that don't fire back. Exterminate. Well, they're not going to exterminate nothing here, they're just going to go into walls. And they're just like big pepper pots here. Kabiff! Yes, take that, Dalek. If you are a Dalek watching the video, then comment below. Are you all evil, or is it just the ones on TV are evil, giving you a bad rap? We don't want to be racist or speciesist and saying they're all evil if some of you are okay. Some of you might be chefs wearing a big chef's hat, or just general mechanics, or just, you know, home help. There were your sink plungers unblocking drains and stuff. But, you know, we just see the evil ones, and that's pretty much it. Biff. Why is there no female Daleks? Why is there not a pink Dalek going around there? Or is that maybe that's sexist as well? You can't say anything nowadays. All you can do is jokes about yourself. If you are a Dalek, you can make a joke about yourself, and that's fine. But no one else can do it, or else you know, it's PC gone mad. It is gone mad. Right now we've got pink Daleks now, right on cue. Oh dear, trying to get me into trouble, but they're all dead now. 60 points more. What's the score? 3,560, I think that says. No, it couldn't have been because it's gone down. Yellow Daleks everywhere. My favourite colour Daleks was probably the white ones with the gold sort of like circles on. Next up, the grey ones with the blue circles on. There's been a lot over the years. They redesigned them, I think, on one of the Doctor Who reboots, probably to sell toys. But just to confirm, this one is in 2005. The original Berserk game is 1982. And 2005, Eccleston was the Doctor regenerated to David Tennant. But this Doctor running around in orange looks more like Tom Baker, the fourth Doctor, who regenerated from John Pertwee and then regenerated into, who else? That one with the leak in his coat. What was his name? Peter Davidson, that was it. Peter Davidson in The Cricket Man. I can't show you too much more of this game. If you're still watching, then throw me a hello in the comment section there, or a like, or anything like that, so I know that you're there. As I say, I've debated a few times not doing Atari 2600 reviews because they don't get much attention, but I know a few of you still like them, so I will keep doing them. And it's good to see these occasional mods and homebrews as well. There was a Christmassy homebrew we looked at before, Rudolph Rescue or something like that, and there's one called Thrust as well, and Soul of the Beast, which is based on Shadow of the Beast. So they are interesting to see. People are still developing stuff for this old system, which is great to see, giving it some more life or giving it a new spin on what was there before. Bib 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 bib. Oh, that one's not bashing into the wall. We've got cleverer Daleks on this mode. Right, another pepper pot is lining itself up below. Biff, he's exterminated. I presume the Doctor's firing with a sonic screwdriver, is he there? The sonic screwdriver could do everything. It would reverse the polarity of the neutron flow a lot, I seem to remember. A lot of the Doctors did that. So whenever there was trouble and they couldn't get out of it, they always reversed the polarity of the neutron flow, whatever that meant. I don't know why you could do that with a spanner. I mean, what other tools were in the toolbox? Was there a hammer? Or a hacksaw or something like that. A sonic hacksaw, how does that work? Or a sonic spirit level, that'd be interesting as well. But as I said that, I've got fried to death, exterminated and died. So that was interesting. It's not blowing the world away. It was just a simple model reskin, but overall I like the idea. I'd like to see a few more. Anyway, hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Doctor Who Dalek Invasion, a hack of the original Berserk. This hack was by a Jamcat in 2005. Berserk was from 1982, from the arcade cabinet from 1980. Got any comments about this game, similar game, Doctor Who, or anything retro, then by all means slap that in the comment section below. Create a bit of activity on the channel. You're always welcome, and I am grateful of it. And until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.